Hi, this is Pam Smith with Farm Journal Magazine. I'm with Jerry DeVore of Monsanto Company. Jerry, you've got some new soybean, high-yield soybeans coming, and you've got some tips for farmers. Tell us what you would suggest for them this spring.
Yes, so Pam, we're real excited about the new class of Asgrow Genuity Roundup Ready Yield soybeans that farmers are going to be planting this summer. But in addition, the class of 12 products that they'll see in plots throughout the region this summer, kind of taking yields to a new level that a lot of growers haven't seen. So we're excited about that. But in addition to the high yield potential that exists, over the last 4 years, we've done a lot of work to understand what are the agronomic practices, the management practices that farmers could use in addition to the exclusive Asgrow genetics and the new traits in the marketplace to drive soybean yields even higher. And so what we've learned is farmers that are using seed treatments to get that soybean off to a good healthy start and good even emerges, then using soil residual herbicides to help control those early weeds and give them a wider window to apply their Roundup herbicides, and then scouting fields and making those applications of fungicides like headline and then insecticides where they're needed. All these things combine to really minimize the amount of stress on the soybean plant, ultimately helping farmers achieve higher yields. The one thing that we've really seen, I think, that we want to talk about with farmers is when they implement this type of high yield management strategy with Roundup Ready 1 products, they certainly see a nice yield bump, on average 4 bushel an acre. When they apply that same set of management practices to the Asgrow Genuity Roundup Ready yield, they see a more like a 7 to 9 bushel yield jump. So really, all the profit is in that incremental 3 to 5 bushel yield jump over Roundup Ready 1. So we're excited to tell farmers about that and then work with them to figure out what are those agronomic practices that they can put in place on their farms to really capture that higher yield potential.
So one of the things you mentioned weeds, but diseases have been huge with farmers in the last couple of years. And what kind of disease packages are coming with those new soybeans?
So I think what growers can expect in some of the markets across the upper Midwest, where we certainly have seen a lot of issues with white mold, sudden death, we're working real hard to understand how to bring better solutions to what are currently on the market. I think when you look at the 2011 class and then certainly the 2012 class, we're going to have a broader and better solutions for farmers around sudden death. You know, white mold is certainly a difficult one because of the complexity of the disease. We'll have some products that are more tolerant than what we've had over the last couple of years, but in addition to that, we're looking at some biotech solutions and some new chemistry solutions that may well bring farmers better protection and an opportunity to plan for and harvest higher yields.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.